The entire goal of this machine is convexing made easy.
Hi, Dan with Sharpening Supplies. And with me today is David Pierce from Wolff Industries. And today we're going to talk about the Hira-To Flat Hone Scissors Sharpening Machine. And well, let's jump right in there. David, tell us, what are we getting here with the Hira-To?
Absolutely. So with your purchase of this purple flat hone Hira-To sharpening machine, it's going to come with 3 student shears. One of them is going to be thinner. The other 2 are, one of them is convexed, the other one is a standard bevel edge. You're going to get a training DVD and an operator's manual, as well as you're going to get all 5 different micron or grit pads that come with it. In this case, it's the hook and loop, so they're Velcro, varying from 80 micron all the way down to 9 micron. You're going to get 6 each, as well as a felt backing pad for polishing, a polishing compound, scissor lubricant, a Shapton glass sharpening stone, a deluxe screw pliers kit, this plastic set adjusting tool, as well as PPE like the glasses I'm wearing and that dust mask.
Okay. And then what's this here? This is
called
little thing?
This is called a WUFO tool, so WUFO as we call it, WUFO. That is used for taking apart and reassembling any of your barber beauty grooming shears.
Oh, okay. And then I noticed when you were setting up before, show us what we got going on here with comes with 5 plates for the individual grits?
Yeah, so it comes with 5 steel plates with an adhesive Velcro backing already on the back, one for each different micron or grit that you're working with. So we'll start with 80 grit to remove the most amount of material first and work our way down to 60, 30, 15, and then 9 micron for a relatively high-end polish.
Okay. Great. And then those, so every time we change grits on the machine, we're going to pop the plate on and off.
Yep.
Don't hit none of this peeling.
No need to peel the individual pad off, but the plate comes on and off with a magnet in the middle of the disc. Comes on, pops right off.
So we've got a flat hone as opposed to like the twice as sharp machine where you're working on the edge of a wheel. Here we're working on the flat face.
Correct. So some of the advantages of that being when you're working on a scissor, on a downward rotational grinding machine, similar to our twice as sharp or Kami Golds and those sharpening systems, you're working with in the finite margins of the width of the wheel, as opposed to when you're working on a flat hone machine, the entirety of your bevel on your scissor can be done at once. It's going to help you with consistency, with speed, and those types of things.
So it's an efficiency thing.
Absolutely.
Tell me about this gold part here. What are we looking at?
Okay, so the gold part, this gold as it fades into black here, this is our arm and clamp system. You have 360 degrees of rotation. Here's your lock and unlock once you get your angle set. Here's your clamp here, included as a hardened rubber stopper, so you can clamp in your high-end barber beauty grooming shears without worrying about marring the polish or the metal or whatever, kind of fancy embroidery or embellishments that's on the handles.
There's some controls over here as well?
So this is the panel on your control side. When you first switch on the power, it simply powers the light and runs power through the entirety of the machine. You have a 2-way directional switch. Toward you is left, away from you is right, and it has a variable speed knob, so you can really kind of fine-tune exactly, how to get the best polish for the specific alloy of metal that you're working with.
Sure. So maybe faster for removing a little more material.
Exactly.
A little
slower to get your higher polishing. Absolutely.
You mentioned, I think most people when they think of this machine are thinking of barber and beauty shears. Is it a case of it exclusively does those, or can you do any kind of scissors on this machine?
No, you can do, I won't say any, but you can do just about all types of scissors on here. It is very useful for your higher end barber beauty grooming, but it also has industrial applications as well.
Okay. And who's the target audience for this machine? What kind of sharpener is going to look and say, really I should be working on a Hira-To machine?
Anyone who is using sharpening as or needs a genuine tool to help advance their sharpening business. Once you kind of get out of the intro level sharpenings to where you're now working on some higher end clients, larger quantities than what you're typically used to when you're first starting out your career in the professional sharpening world, that's really who this is marketed to.
Okay, so this is really high-end specialty,
Absolutely.
serious. You're going to do the best possible job you can
Yep.
with scissors.
Absolutely.
Sharpening. For everyone else out there, thanks for watching. Please do come and visit us at sharpeningsupplies.com.